What's going on? Yeah. Welcome to a live episode of On the Move Unscripted on Spreaker tonight.
Yeah, we on Spreaker.
We on Spreaker. We don't never really choose Spreaker. And we didn't want y'all to feel like we didn't love y'all, so we decided to do something special tonight, huh?
Right.
Yeah. So this is a pretty big day today. Like, we really had to come on, right?
Yeah, we had to. Yeah, because we have like the whole thing that's going on for the Senate, right? People out there voting in Georgia.
Yeah,
it was a big deal.
I'm so proud of y'all, Georgia. I'm so proud of y'all.
Yeah, go out there and do what you got to do. We heard what's going on with in D.C. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, we won fair and square. Y'all being really sore losers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When we wanted Hillary. Right? When we wanted Hillary, we was really upset because we felt like there was Russian interference and all that kind of stuff through Trump and all that kind of stuff. And everybody was like, nah, y'all crazy. Nah, Trump would never do that.
But he did. He did that. He definitely did that. And you know what? And the thing about that is, too, that people actually get a chance to see how politics really, like, the way they run. Like, if you wasn't paying attention to like the politics for the past 4 years, you would have missed the whole thing of how the way they control your livelihood.
Wow.
Because even though like going through the pandemic, they was also doing like the whole thing with the like the puppeteering thing. Like, you got this, you're gonna get this, we're gonna do this. Like, we went through that all those months, right? Not the years, but the months. Since April, March.
Oh my gosh. It really, in all honesty, this whole drama started. I felt like the tension was mounting at the end of 2019.
Yeah, it was.
When they was having issues with, I don't know, one of the countries was mad at Trump or whatever. I just felt the tension then. And it was, I don't know, was it North Korea or
China?
It was China.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so they were having issues then, right? So I felt the beginning of something. It was tension and craziness. But as the months went on, it just got crazier and crazier and crazier, and even beyond that, his whole time in office has just been full of just a lot of confusion and chaos, kind of like how it was on the campaign trail. He didn't give us nothing different. You know what? In all fairness, Trump did not pretend to be anybody that he wasn't.
Right.
He came on the campaign trail letting them know what was.
What kind of energy how we going to do this. Like, right from day one, January 1, it was 2015. It was 2016, right? He like signed out the thing for the health insurance.
Yeah, I'm talking about before he even got elected.
Oh, before he got elected, please.
I'm talking about every city he went to. He was just talking about everybody. He was acting a plumb fool. And he was like, I could do anything. I'd still get elected. That's how his energy, like, he never pretended to be anybody that he wasn't. Yeah. The thing is, they didn't listen to us. Because we, the people... Because we didn't vote for him.
We were watching what he was doing. We were like seeing, like, do you believe this? This
right.
The
people didn't vote for him. The people voted for Hillary.
Yeah.
The Electoral College placed him in there.
Switched that up on you real quick, though,
right.
didn't they?
Right. And we had to accept that. So now that we've won fair and square, I'm sorry it was a pandemic and everybody couldn't stand in line, so we had to mail in votes. That ain't our fault.
Right.
We won fair and square.
Yeah.
So when Trump won and Hillary didn't win, we had to accept that and go with the punches. So y'all need to stop being little sore losers, you know what I'm saying, and throwing temper tantrums and just accept the fact that we the people, which was a lot of people, millions of people, did not want that energy for another 4 years. I'm sorry, we just didn't. We didn't, and we proved it by the election, the presidential election, and then we proved it again by those 2 seats in the Senate. We didn't want that energy anymore.
Georgia
turned out. Georgia was like, let me tell y'all something. Flip the script. I must say, I'm so proud of y'all. I did not expect y'all to really do all that y'all did over these last
Right.
7 to 8 months. Georgia turned out, didn't it?
They did their thing.
Yeah.
It was necessary, though. They see what was going on out there, and it's like, it's on us. Let's do what we got to do. This was the first time. So it was almost like how many years it was?
30 or 40 years since they was
blue.
Right. They wasn't playing.
It was a long time.
So what's tripping me out right now is how they're acting, and they on the White House lawn, and they broke into the White House. That couldn't have been anybody of African American or minority, because we'd have been already stumped down. I don't understand. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's that that special treatment. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to pray for y'all. So after y'all finish y'all temper tantrum, let's start working together as a country.
That's what's necessary.
Let's unite. Let's be back the way that we should be. The way we need to be, and not how we've been over the last. And I don't even want to just say 4 years, because really they start acting up when Obama.
This goes back to Bush.
Yeah.
Give it 20 years. Say we in the first year of a new decade. Right. Just think about 20 years prior to that. Mm. You know what I mean? From 2001 or
every time Republicans get in there, they act a plum fool.
Oh yeah, we were going through this.
Every time the Republicans get in office, let me see. With Bush, it was the 9/11.
9/11,
right? And all that drama. They in fact, when he left, they was throwing shoes at his airplane.
And he got in there twice.
Oh my God!
The fact, right?
Yes.
So like he still got up in there, So he was still. They brought him back into office, for another 4 years, and then we had Barack Obama. But people was like so tired, like, we'll take whatever, you know. And then black people was like, you know what, that's my man,
right?
And then people of color, and also like white folks was also doing it too. Like they was like, look, we want a change,
right? And
then it happened again. We needed a change again, even though okay, so people said, okay, we'll give this guy a chance, right? Trump a chance, and then it's like, okay, no, we're good.
No, we didn't really say that. They just made us give him a chance.
He was like, here's your guy, deal with it.
He been acting like a straight gangster. Almost make me feel like I'm looking at Al Capone.
Oh yeah, he definitely did that.
But
Boardwalk Empire, that's what it reminds me of. That whole thing they was doing, man. That was crazy.
Another 4 years, we'd have been down in that bunker with him over there at the White House. Remember he ran down to the bunker, but he said he was just looking for something?
Yeah. Trying to find my shirt. Where's my charger? He was trying to find his charger.
Y'all just need, so basically, we're making light of it or whatever, but in all honesty, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that we didn't need to continue on this particular path. You know what I'm saying? We needed change. And people can say, oh, well, Biden ain't going to be no better. Well, if they knocked it in 4 years, they get changed out.
That's right. That's how that works. Yeah, see, that's how you got to do it. And all of the cronies, too. I know they put a lot of new faces that's going to be in this administration. We're going to see this, right? So you got new people to learn about, who they are. Because everybody's like, they're basically kind of green, but they're being appointed to this national or federal the government type of administration. You know what I mean? So it's like that kind of stuff. So like learn these people. Even for the guy that's down there in Georgia, I never knew who he was.
What's the two guys that won? Their names. I'm bad with the names.
Yeah.
Osinoff or something like that, or whatever. Anyway, one of them is young buck. He ain't there. He's only about 33.
Right, we look at the Reverend out there too.
And we had to come with the Reverend and the young buck. We needed some change up in the house, because a lot of those people in the Senate is about 80 years old, ain't they? They all.
Talking about McConnell? Monkey hands
and the Grinch.
That's too much.
Oh my gosh, we had to come up here and have some fun, y'all. Yeah. But we're just, in all honesty, Mr. Stout and I are praying that the next 4 years will be years of good change that will be good for the people. Of course, we're praying that.
We do, yeah. And we want people to definitely know too as well that you got to be safe out here. They tell us people are dying. Like we have 350,000 people who have passed away due to the COVID, but they're saying those numbers were pumped up. But these doctors and these nurses, the healthcare workers, and the ones that are up there, on the the first people out there to see what's going on, they know what's going on.
And the thing is, at this point in the game, everybody knows somebody who has either said they were positive or had somebody die. So everybody knows somebody. So it's not even just about the media anymore. Right. Everyone knows somebody. Right. You know, whether it's direct, like their family member, or they knew a friend's family member or a friend's friend. Everybody knows somebody who has passed away.
On social media, I see it. Like I see it every single day. Yeah. On social media, I see that. So we definitely got to be like, be mindful of this, and yes, we are up against, we at war. And spiritual war, physical war, where it goes to what way people are losing their lives, and, how the way things are happening in our society. Yeah, we are losing this war, but we got to get better at this. It's going to take us, because we are the people, right?
We are the people. And what's tripping me out is, why you feel like you can switch? We voted. We did it fair and square. We were, you know what I'm saying? So why are y'all trying to switch things, stop things? He trying to overturn stuff. No. We let y'all know. Y'all gave us the opportunity to vote, and we did it fair and square. We did what we need to do. It was the biggest turnout ever. That should let you know right there how people feel. Right. People was on buses, and you know what I'm saying, in nursing homes.
On wheelchairs. Like, hold on, I'm going down there.
Right.
Come pick me up.
Putting their stuff in the mailbox. They was doing what they need to do to have their voices heard, because they said vote because your votes count. So how are y'all gonna be over there trying to change stuff? Y'all the one who told us for like the last 50 years that our vote counts. So now that we have said, okay, our votes count, we gonna vote. Now y'all be like, nah, y'all cheated. How we cheat? That's like somebody in spades and they know damn well they didn't lost, but they still trying to figure out how
you renege. You renege. Like, it's a whole fight going on.
You put out a spade. No, I didn't, man. Yo, you still had heart slap. Now, come on now. Like, let it be what it is. But, so we're happy to usher in the new year. Yeah. And I definitely also, as we're talking about this new year of 2021, and I've been telling people, speak positive affirmations into the atmosphere. Words of love and peace and unity, and because words really do have power. So speak that. And saying that, I want to talk about Mr. Stout. You know what I'm saying? And it's
I have breaking news, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, do your breaking news first.
Well, they at the Capitol right now. It was like 7:00 on East Coast time in D.C. that there was like chaos and a riot ensuing right now.
They're really tripping out like that.
Yeah.
They really acting up like that?
Global capitalists reacting horror events in the U.S.
Put it so they can hear it. Y'all need to hear what's going on here. How you do it?
We're going to open up, but we'll see.
Blow away virtual
audience. No, not the commercial. No free commercials.
All right, no free commercials. This is going on right here on CNN.
Shameful behavior by President Trump. It is a shame in front of the world. It is an embarrassment in front of the world. And let's go to Clarissa Ward right now, who is in London. Clarissa, what is the reaction from world leaders to this? Let's start with American allies. What are they saying?
Well, I think there's a mixture of shock, disbelief, horror. We are hearing very strong words coming from world leaders like Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister here in the United Kingdom. He said, disgraceful scenes in the U.S. Congress. The United States stands for democracy around the world, and it's now vital that there should be a peaceful and orderly transfer of power. That sentiment also echoed by the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, who said Canadians are deeply disturbed and saddened by the attack on democracy in the United States, our closest ally and neighbors. Violence will never succeed in overruling the will of the people. Democracy in the U.S. must be withheld, and it will be. And we're definitely seeing as well, Jake, the gloves are coming off. If any one of the U.S.'s allies had tried to adhere to diplomatic norms, had tried to avoid calling President Trump out by name and laying this blame at his feet, we're now seeing a change in that, where he's seeing the Irish foreign minister saying a deliberate assault on democracy by a sitting president and his supporters. The world is watching, Jake.
Ain't that something? That is like, I can't even believe that. Like, that is so sad. That's so embarrassing. But the thing is, we told them. We told them when Trump was going up for office, we told them like, no, his personality, he's too hot tempered. He's not. That's not going to work. We tried to tell them, but they didn't listen to us. So they allowed us to crumble and fall. And even now, he can't even walk out gracefully. All this for what?
He gonna need an escort leaving there though.
But I'm saying, why are you doing? He came in with negative energy, and he going out the same way. That's his aura. You understand what I'm saying?
See, like I said, I'm
That's
from
his aura.
a Jersey boy, New York. You know, a family and affiliate out there that way, and watched him do his thing throughout those years. I can remember this, like, you know, going out there in the 80s, like we did to those boys out there in the park. You know what I mean? And in Central Park. Like the claim to say that they should get the electric chair and all that kind of stuff. This is like, you know, 30 years ago, or like damn near 40 years ago now. And it's like, how can you do that? Like this person who has this kind of thought of power through the media to control people's minds and say, let it do it for the whole nation. And they say, let's make this man our president. That lets you know that the USA, they don't really know what they need to do when it comes to who should be in charge of how the way we should run our democracy. How about some of that?
Let's take it even to another point. They were upset because an African American became president. Let's get to the real deal.
Yeah, okay.
So there has always been prejudice and racism and all that kind of stuff within America and around the world, but it was kind of undercover. It was under the table. We knew it was going on. Stuff was happening, but it wasn't blatantly in our face. When Obama went on that campaign trail, I told you, in Georgia, in Clayton County, they stopped busing for the whole time he was in office. There was no busing in that whole county. They stopped it when he started his campaign trail, and they didn't start it back until Trump came to office. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't find no money for 8 years? How did y'all all of a sudden find it when Trump became president? I don't understand. Like, what happened? Like, it was there was such a built-in hatred of the fact that there was an African American in office that they were determined that they wanted to have one of the good old boys to be president. But you see that energy. See, the problem is energy.
It's the wrong guy. All the way.
Yeah, that energy was horrible. And the people that are behind him who are following him, and y'all following him for what reason? What's your reason for? Because you know he's not doing right.
The people who had the power over him, like, you know, like all of those guys, like the Congress is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? We know this, right? So they the ones like, okay, let's get a buffoon in an office and like let him do our bidding, and then we can control what we're trying to do. So then we can make things, you know, weaker for the people, but then also stronger for us. Because the things I've been watching, how the way he was doing the whole thing for the stimulus thing, for the politics, from for what was needed for the schools, and for everything, for the PPE, for the first line workers and stuff like that, for the hospitals and the nurses and the everybody. We should have been shut down already. Why are we not shut down right now? So how do you
And then them fighting to give us money all that time. They let all those months go by. They up there fighting like two old married couples. You know what I'm saying? give me the covers. No, that's my covers. No, give it to me. No. Like,
to make us suffer, though.
While the people suffering. That was sad. That was really. So why would they be shocked that the people said, yes, we want change? Why would they be shocked? Do they really feel, do they really believe that it was stolen? Like, or are they just, at this point in the game, they just mad? Yeah. Y'all can't really think that the election was stolen with all that's been going on over the last 4 years. You can't really think that. I think y'all just are just mad.
Yeah, check the files.
But people lose. You win some, you lose some. I personally feel like this particular president has really done some damage to the Republican Party, and that they really need to go back into their little drawing boards or huts and try to figure out, like, what is our mission? What is our purpose? Who are we really? Because I'm sure that you're not really this horrible, monstrous team of politicians that it looks like you are. No, they can't be. So I'm just like, you need to go back to the drawing board and figure out how can we still stand for what we believe in, but also be there for the people, because y'all was not there for the people. Y'all did not care about the people. It was all about self. It was all about greed. It was all about power. It was all about politics. It wasn't about the people. So somewhere along the way, y'all lost that. So they need to go back and find that and fix that. But while y'all doing that, we got the House, y'all.
So I'm going to ask you something, though. What's going on with it? Even though who controls what,
we got our seats.
Who holds those things, those seats of the House? Like, how do you feel about the shots, though? Like, you are in a nursing professional, you know what I mean? How do you feel about, how the way administering the shots, or how the way it's been going on? Like, you got to take 2 shots and things like that. So,
for every disease that has ever come, they've had to come, virus, not disease, but virus. For every virus, polio, TB, everything, there had to become flu shot, all that kind of stuff. There had to become a vaccination. So with all these people dying, it's obvious that there is something that is attacking the human body, that they had to come up with something. They had to come up with something, yes, to kill it, to stop it, to slow down, whatever. And so, just like, let me think. There's a couple of different shots that come in a combination of 2. When you're a child, immunizations. So there's a lot of immunizations that you have to have 2 of. I think, or more than 2. HIV is one. I know the initials better than the names, But there's a lot of different immunizations that comes in more than just 1 shot. You have to go back, Even let me think.
Like a flu shot, you gotta get a flu shot every year, though. Right?
Flu shot is every year, but there are certain immunizations, even when you're babies. I think I'm trying to think of the ones that. See, my nursing mind.
It's not like a tetanus is like when you get there.
But no, like a DTaP. Is it DTaP?
I'm not sure.
It's DTaP.
Okay.
I think it's I'm trying to think. I ain't been administering nothing in a while, but there's a lot of immunizations that children have to take. And if I have my little cheat sheet, I can tell you all of them, that they come in a series. There's more than one. There's, they take one, then they have to come back again in a couple months to take another one, or whatever. So there's a lot of different shots that we had. They had to come up with that. So they have to come up with something. True enough, a lot of this is going to be trial and error, because this is something that just hit. There are some people who are going to have reactions to it, because the body reacts to different things in different ways. I can give you a Tylenol, and that Tylenol might knock your pain out. But for me, it might give me diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? You might not have no problems. I might give you an Advil, and the Advil don't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? It takes away your pain, no problems, no issues. But for me, it might cause me GI problems.
See right there, and I get with the GI right there. We get to that as well. I was going to say too, like now, since a lot of companies that are saying like, like they've been doing this for the longest, but when it comes to like the side effects of certain things, why wouldn't they say anything about the side effects that was happening to to anybody who's taking these shots right now? Like, that's why people are like, don't want to take them, because they're like, what are the side effects? Or is it going to put me in a hospital? Or is it going to put me at risk? Or, is it going to make me have a higher chance of contracting this? Or if whatever I already have, like certain things already happening to me, you know what I mean? And this adds to this, so I'm saying, so it's like, it's so many different variables on that. That's why people don't want to take it, especially people of color or African Americans or Latino people. You hear about this because they're saying, well, it's affecting us more. So why would we want to take a shot that's affecting us more, due to a disease that came from Asia?
Right. So the thing is, what you're saying is true, but this is the thing. There are already nurses who are taking it, and there's my sister was one. And my sister was fine.
Yeah.
She has not. There's been people that's taken the shot and they're taking the first dose and no issues. But in everything in medicine, there's always going to be some people who can't take it, who can't do it. There's people who can't take pain pills. It literally tears their system up. They might take a pain pill and be so constipated they don't do for 3 weeks. They can't take, their body can't take it. So that's just medicine, period.
Yeah.
There's always going to be those side effects. There is not one medication on the market that does not have side effects. And it tells you that. It's a possibility that you may experience X, Y, Z. Some of them are more severe than others. It depends on your body. But the thing is, so you have to, they don't want to scare people and make people not want to do it because of a few people who have had a bad reaction. That's like telling someone, we don't want you to take penicillin because we had a couple of people who can't take penicillin. But we know that penicillin will kill certain bacteria. You know what I'm saying? So what do you tell the whole world don't take penicillin because you got a group of people who can't take penicillin? I don't.
Right. Those are the side effects, but that research needs to be done as well. Like that research, like who cannot take this shot?
So
everybody can't take this shot.
So what do? You let the whole world die because you haven't had all the clinical trials. So you got to
do that. No.
Because that's what's happening. Or they're not dying, or they get sick.
If they had 2 million shots or vaccine shots, they should be giving it to the front line right now.
So if they got 2 million vaccines. If it's bad, then you're going to have 2 million dead people.
That's not the case.
It's not the case because there's
who's taking them? Who's taking the shot and things like that? Like who's getting it? But for those who need to make sure that they're safe is the ones that.
If they're giving it to the health professionals first, that lets you know that it can't be what y'all think it is. Because if they kill all the health people, then what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If they kill all the nurses and doctors and stuff, then what y'all gonna do? So if they're giving it to the healthcare professionals first, then they must feel that it's okay. Because they would not kill off the only people that is taking care of people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand people like, they're trying to kill off the old people. But they're giving it to health professionals first. They're giving it to teachers before they give it to the kids. So they can't think there might be there's a bad batch sometimes of something of everything. But what I'm saying, overall, it cannot be. It can't be some mad, destruction of the whole world. Like, then all the rich people wouldn't have nobody to talk to.
They fly to the moon. They go to Mars. I don't know.
What I think that you know your body, and if you feel like you're too fearful to take it, then that's something that you need to pray about and make that decision. But I'm not going to come out and say, oh no, don't nobody take it. I'm not going to say that. I can't, because I know every polio. Think about how bad polio was.
Right. I know
was
a guy. I work with. Yeah. He.
What if they had never come up with a vaccination for polio?
He had to take the shots or stuff like that.
Right.
He said he was like 5-6 years old or whatever.
Right. Yeah. But what if he had never taken it? Think about all the people that would have died or been crippled if nobody took that polio. Now it's a normal thing. You don't think nothing about it. Take your baby in there, give him a cup of polio, give him a little bit of this, a little bit of that. 8 months, 6 months, 18 months, you'd have had all your shots. You get all the stuff. Every one of them shots, at one point there was an epidemic with that situation, with that virus. It's why they even came up with the vaccination. It was killing people.
Yeah.
So they had to come up with a cure or something. So this is something. Everybody has their personal opinions about it, but if you don't feel like
2 shots.
If you don't feel comfortable with it, don't do something you're not comfortable with. But I'm just saying, as a healthcare professional, I just understand that for every vaccination that is out there on the market that has been given to children, there was once a virus or a bacteria or something that was out of control. And they had to come up with something to cure it. Measles was once out of control. Yeah. Mumps was once out of control. And they had to come up with a vaccination for that. And because they did, now, boom, kids are not dying and all that kind of stuff like they were. There was a lot of children. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I get it. But, of course, they're going to have to go through. They're going to have to, like for me, if I go back, which is a possibility that I'm going to go back into the field. I am, because I feel like, I'm looking at the world and what's going on right now, and it's time for me to go back out there, So that door opens, I'm already applying, whatever. That door's open, I'm gonna be out there. I'll be one of those that has to take the shot. I'll take it. If I die, if I die, all I want is y'all make sure that I have a really cute burial. I do. But y'all ought to remember me. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Right now.
I'm just like, but we have to do something.
Yeah, put our parts in. If our, but we definitely still like take care of our bodies so that we can fight against that. Like if it's it was not an immune system. Like what is it for? Like it breaks down your lungs and.
Yeah, this thing is, it's like whatever it is,
parts,
like they can't breathe. It's putting them on a respirator and they're dying. I've known people already that I went to school with that have passed away from this. Me too. It's real. It's serious. You know what I'm saying? Whatever started, I don't give a darn what the conspiracy theories are at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Like the healthier people or people with less health. Like it to me, it's just mind-boggling how strong it is to do something to somebody, and if it's mutating, that's what's really blows my mind because that's what viruses do. They mutate, right? So yeah,
I be safe. I think that and I'm trying to look up some of my immunizations, but there's a lot of immunizations, like I said, childhood immunizations that they take more than one dose. It is. They have to go back in 6 months, or whatever. And every one of the vaccinations that your children have taken, or you took, you know what I'm saying, understand that at one point that disease, that bacteria, that virus was out of control, which is what made them have to come up with the vaccination for it because it was killing people, it was crippling people, it was, you know what I'm saying? So just understand that this is no different. Yeah. It just happened in our lifetime.
Right.
Take a lot of vitamin C, though. That's what I say.
I say vitamin C and vitamin D. I think, because people still can get common cold. You know what I mean? You want to get that. Right, but it's not like the way COVID is. COVID is a different strand of flu.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that strand from.
Yeah, it's just
we'll have to ask Trump where that strand. I'm just playing.
He about to come get you. What's this shit?
I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? You know what? He's so sensitive. He used to be talking about disabled people, women, gays, everybody. He used to be laughing at people, and then when people turn around on him, he can't take it. That's you cannot be like that.
So many.
You got to be able to give what you
Post,
you got to be able to receive what you give, So anyway, but so I'm looking up here at the immunization schedule, right? Because I really just want y'all to understand this. If my phone acts right, but there are a lot of different immunizations from birth to 18 years old that you have to you've taken, that our babies have taken, or whatever. What is wrong with my phone? This internet is the worst. Anyway, you can go look up immunizations, and you'll be able to go to the CDC and look up the immunization schedule for birth to 18 years. All of those immunizations, and some of them come in pairs, some come in 3, some come in 4, but all of them, they were once a major disease. Just understand that. Or a major virus that the world had to come up with something very quickly to do. So what made me really feel like, okay, maybe this is what needs to happen right now is when my sister was like, listen, they've already given it to us, and we're fine. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know it's a pocket of people. Because there are going to be some people who have bad reactions to it.
I have several.
So you just got to pray before you pray. That's where prayer comes in. God, please watch over me. Medical field. Right. Yeah. Your sister is in the medical field too, right? Several, and they've had to take it.
No, I haven't spoken to them about them having to take it, but I'm pretty sure that's like protocol right now.
Right. Yeah. So, but I feel like the tide is changing. As soon as the temper tantrums go home, all of the ones that's over there, y'all having temper tantrums. Why are you having temper tantrums? It's like a whole bunch of little Donald Trumps running around there. Like, why? Y'all know if it was Obama, if this was Obama doing all this, it would have been a whole different situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Or if it had been a female president doing this, they would have been flipping out. But they let him do it to the point where he calling and harassing people when they doing the vote. Where they do that at? He did a lot of stuff that y'all know y'all wouldn't have normally tolerated. Y'all know wasn't right. So stop that temper tantrum. Go home and fry some chicken for your family and stuff. So I'm just saying, you up there doing all that for what? What? We had to deal with him for 4 years, and y'all got to deal with Biden and our team. You know, it's only fair. So anyway, can we? I want to get up off of him because he making me mad.
To Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Congratulations,
Madam Vice President. How do you say that now?
I'm so proud.
First time, like Madam Vice President.
When me and B Love was talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, Biden's too old." I'm so happy that Biden didn't hear you. Nothing is impossible if you believe. This right here should show you. This whole election process should let you know nothing is impossible if you believe. And when you come together in unity on a common goal for good, good always overcomes evil. Right or wrong? Right? So, and I'm not trying to say that all the little people that's stumping all over the White House and trying to break in and doing all the crazy stuff is evil. I'm not saying that y'all evil. I just think that y'all need some Ativan.
I'm saying y'all a little evil. A little bit.
They need a shot of Ativan and calm y'all nerves down, something. I don't know. So anyway, let's get to this song.
What's that?
Why you don't ever like Mr. Stout is a DJ and he's an artist, but I swear to goodness, this man do not like to talk about his own skills. I don't get it.
Plenty of skills.
I know. Why you don't like to?
I like to let him speak for himself.
Right. But if
you like it, that's cool. If you don't,
but you cool won't too. Even. You don't. He's so shy, y'all. He will push everybody else. So I am his cheerleader today because he did this song called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So tell us the history of this.
I love that song. I love Gladys Knight and the Pips coming up. You know, I'm a 7'1" son. You know what I mean? So like, I love the that kind of nostalgic music from now. Like I'm one of those kind of dudes. That flavor of that track was like the way it was like in the 80s, where it was them coming to the hip hop world. Because Gladys Knight and the Pips, they was known for, these big song ballads.
Georgia?
Yeah, they didn't do Georgia.
Oh, they didn't do Georgia? On the Midnight Train to Georgia.
Train to Georgia.
Oh,
yeah.
Midnight Train to Georgia. I'm sorry.
That's all good. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, that kind of music, but then when they did that song right there, it was like appealing to, my generation coming up in the hip-hop era of her, like,
I swear she don't never look like she aged.
Yeah.
She's just as beautiful as she was like 40 years ago or something.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite singers and stuff, man. So yeah.
So.
And then with Dick Clark, like adding that to there with that little sample in there.
Oh,
okay. It was a part of like nostalgia and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. And then you came up there with your little hip. I always thought you had a sexy voice. I've always told you that. I used to always. Before me and Mr. Stout hooked up and before he came to Ohio and we used to be on the phone, I was like, you got the sexiest freaking voice. So you decided to put the sexy hip hop voice with the Gladys Knight and the Pips and who's the other?
Dick Clark.
And Dick Clark.
Yeah.
And you just did that. I loved it. From the moment I heard it, I was like, when he played it, I didn't know it was him. So I'm listening. And I'm like, ooh, who's that? And he's like, that's me. I'm like, what? So, without further ado, I definitely want y'all to hear this New Year's celebration track. And it's okay when you listen to it if you want to get up and dance, because I've been dancing like for the last couple of days since I heard it. I just been like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I ain't all over the house because I just think it's an amazing song. And we just need to dust off 2020 and all the sadness and depression and all that was with that, and we need to bring in the new 2021 with a fresh spirit. And I just felt like this song was just kind of like, evidence of this new energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love it.
I like that.
You like that? You like how I said
that? Yeah. Nice intro.
So we're going to play it, and then we're going to come right back. On the Move Unscripted, y'all.
Happy New Year, big hug, kisses, and some new tears. Pop a champagne, get a new beer. Everyone you know, get it over here. Call the radio, play this new track. We all nostalgic, take it way back. I'm doing the rap, I can't be stopped. The break days are on the floor, somebody pick up my Glock. Guess who just walked in? Looking super fresh, got a speech for the kin. Telling us how we used to love, looking beautiful with some elbow gloves and a ballroom dress. Yes, everybody looking fresh. Yes, and we dressed to impress. Shine diamond like a necklace. Yes, bow tie with a tight vest. Oh, we survived one more, huh? Let the champagne pour. Them high heels got her feet feeling sore. Now she barefoot on the floor. Bro, I'm about to take you on tour. Are you really ready for the hardcore? We ain't breaking them new laws. We're here to celebrate. Let's keep being great. Happy New Year's. Big hug, kisses, and some new tears. Pop a champagne, get a new beer. Everyone you know, get it over here. Call the radio, play this new track. We all gonna start to take it way back. Like our New Year resolution. The first kiss of the New Year's, this is what we doing. Come on. When you're feeling down on your luck, make sure you gotta reach them up. Let me see you do that two-step. Grandpa, if the ball drop, cause he slept. If they had too much eggnog, he made one more, let's thank God. That's what we eat on your iPod. I like to play that Mr. Stout new joint. Looking like I'm hot new ride. Get some shots on the outside, on the south side. Let's ride, but let's be safe. We got the designated driver face. Get rid of all them old fears. One time for the baby New Year's. Come on!
I'm in my bed. I get it like that. I'm in my bed. I get it like that. I'm in my bed. Like that. I'm in my bed. I get it like that. I'm a HUSTLA hustler. I've been new vision since a youngster. I went through the winter, now it's autumn. Look at me, I'm awesome. I'm just like a flower, watch me blossom. And then he washed up.
We have prepared a special mix to show our appreciation for your support. Thank you, DJs.
Blackwater?
I know the streets can't stand it. I'm back on my diggable planets. Y'all don't really want the static. This one is really sporadic. I'm romancing my stone. My shorty look like Cleopatra Jones. Brooklyn, I'm back up in the zone. I had to body this one on my own. East Coast, West Coast, I'm coming for the throne. Black Diablo, I'm sitting on chrome. Going through your city just like I'm Diddy Combs. Your boy Crazy Pay, drinking the Ace of Spades. Dipping on the cops right next to the World Trade. Hit the parking lot, jump in my Escalade. Watch me face off just like Nicolas Cage. I got the burners out, now I'm ready to blaze. Cause I roll like that, I move like that, I feel like that, I'm fly like that, I grind like that, I hustle like that. You on that mumble rap? I'm out. I roll like that. I move like that. I feel like that. I'm fly like that. I grind like that. I hustle like that. You on that mumble rap? I'm out. Your boy kinda hot, everything steaming. Cause I can getting cash like Willie Beeman. All these groupie broads want your boy. Had 30 vodkas, no I'm not leaning. Homie want the beef, I'ma stop him from breathing. Jewels extra heavy, I know it's the season. This how I move, I'm killing in the region. 7 in the crescent, goons on my side, I'm not gonna stress it. Out here on these streets, I know it's kinda hectic. Ramp on the check-in, no half-stepping. Roll by myself, I don't need no protection. Killing VIPs, send them bottoms to my section. Let me show you how your boy got connections. Fly in the mirror, you can see my reflections. Don't support Gucci, I got that perfection. Squad through the back door, we making that exit. I move like that, I feel like that, I'm fly like that, I grind like that, I hustle like that. You on that mumble rap? I'm out. I roll like that, I move like that, I feel like that, I'm fly like that, I grind like that, I hustle like that. You on that mumble rap? I'm out.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is. You, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
What's going on? So we decided to do something. We was playing that again. So we just decided to do something different today.
What up?
We decided to do Spreaker.com because we never show Spreaker.com any true love. So so I just pray that our country can just get back to, well, maybe not get back to, but move forward in unity. You know what I'm saying?
We need that.
You know, we really need healing right now. You know.
Yeah.
Prayer. We need prayer. We need prayer. You know, what's going on right now is just it just don't make no sense. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are allowed to. Okay, so we understand that they're upset. You know, that they lost. You know what I'm saying? We understand that. Like, we understand they're upset that they lost, but sometimes you lose, you know, so...
Sometimes.
Like these guys.
Yeah, your team. Did your team win
we
it
all the time. Yeah, 2 games. That's it.
Y'all won 2 games?
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. So, we really pray that...
Only won 2 games.
After they all finish having their temper tantrums and being upset about, you know, what the people wanted, after they get past that, hopefully, you know, we're praying that the Democrats, the Republicans, the blacks, the whites, the Hispanics, that everybody can just get along. Like, just get along. Like, enough for this. Like, it's time to heal our country. It's time to be united. It's, you know, the United States of America united. Like, it's time. So, you know, I pray for whoever got shot because they said someone got shot.
They did? That's
Yeah,
the news?
it was a woman or something. I saw someone got shot at.
In D.C.?
Yeah, somewhere, you know. And then they're all up in the White House just kicking it, right? Like, how they just do? They just break in or something? Like, I don't understand. Like, how did they even get in?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. I'm way out of the.
If that had been, if that had been minorities doing that, man, they would be acting a fool, right?
Ossoff and David Perdue look like Ossoff is winning right now, though.
He is. He won
99% in.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
So we got both. Georgia flipped both of them blue. Yeah. So that just lets you know how the people felt. You know what I'm saying? Just it's like it's obvious how the people felt. The people did the first time we didn't understand the electoral college thing. You know, that's how Trump got in there because we didn't understand. People didn't know. You know, remember Obama when he was a president, and then it was time for them to vote for Congress and stuff. He was telling them, if y'all don't vote, then it's not going to make a difference that we're here because they're going to block everything, which is what we saw, which is what happened. Like, they were blocking everything.
Facts. You
know what I'm saying? The Screws didn't even want people to have stuff for Christmas. Nah, they were just, you know. So this time, everybody understood the rules of the game and they played accordingly. They understood what needed to be done for change to happen, and we did it. So why are y'all mad? Y'all don't need to be mad. Y'all need to go home. You know, cook some chicken for your family, and chill and stuff. Up there acting up. So anyway, we just wanted to do something special on Spreaker.com today because we're usually on Blog Talk Radio.
Right. So
we wanted to do something special for Spreaker, and we want to address, you know, the win that you know the because it's been a very last year was so tough. You know, on all fronts, financially, emotionally, spiritually, you know,
a lot of things,
race, everything, politics, it's just craziness. So I'm hoping that 2021, you know, once they finish having their temper tantrums, that we can all work together. We're
going to get back to love, regardless what they're talking about, like, you know, what the people need to do. It's really up to us. You know, they're going to force a lot of things on us, but we as a people need to, like, you know, stand together. And I see it, you know, on the social media, but in in life. You know what I mean? Being out there. Because I know everybody got to do their everyday things. And just be a little bit more cordial to one another. We're still hearing about people are being violent to towards one another. Those kind of things. We don't need that right now.
Right.
What we need to we really need to define a solution to our problem. And if we don't get a hold of it right now, as soon as possible, this is something that's going to last for another 20 years. Right now, you're saying we in 2021.
And it's sad when the other people are looking at us from around the country, shaking their head and just like, wow, that's a disgrace. Wow, that's horrible. Wow, we used to look up to y'all. Yeah. And now y'all like the baby kids.
Third world country. America's a third world country.
America turned into the baby kids.
They want to give us some. They want to give us some things like yeah. I need something. Need some diapers.
Right. It's just sad. It's really sad. So I'm definitely praying for our country, and I'm just praying that once it has sunk in that we have a new president and and that the Republicans don't have control no more. Little Stingy is not controlling the money bag no more.
Oh, they already got things set up for that too.
The stuff that they was doing, really. I'm still flabbergasted. You know what I'm saying? Of a lot of different things that they've been doing. So, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. But I'm just glad that there is change in the atmosphere. The people have spoken. They've said what they feel. They've said what they want. We've spoken. And Georgia, it's so funny. Georgia just came out the box like, listen here, and they haven't been blue in 30-something years, or whatever. So that just lets you know how serious things was, because people stood up and said, no, enough is enough. We tired. Y'all don't care about us. It's obvious. So we need to have an administration who at least acts like they care. And some people be like, well, some people might be like, well, Biden's administration is not going to be any better. Okay, so if they're not, then in 4 years, we get to vote again and vote them on up out of there. But the point is, we couldn't do another 4 years of this energy right here.
No, that's a wrap.
We couldn't. We couldn't. So you got fired. People get fired.
I thought you said you wasn't going to say anything.
I didn't mean to, but I'm just saying. I thought you said, people get fired all the time. He was firing people when he was on TV. He was firing people. Now he got fired. Now.
What's her name again? Okay, on Facebook. That's the same way the wedding music industry.
No.
That's her.
No, that's not me. Y'all see me. That's not me.
Block her ass. Give her 2 weeks.
Yeah, they give me a hard way to go, y'all. They really do. But the thing with me is I don't preach violence. I preach love. I preach harmony. I preach unity. That's me. So what I saw over the last 4 years has not been about unity or any of that. It's been a whole bunch of other stuff, but not what's the most important. So we need to get back to what's important. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, did you have anything else? Because we ain't going to be on here all night tonight.
No.
I'm about to eat some of that food.
I do want to say on Saturday, on Saturday, Scheme ready. I'll be back on Spreaker this Saturday. Got a lot of new joints I'm doing, and I might have an interview too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this Saturday. What's this Saturday?
This Saturday is I can't look at my phone because I'm holding the phone. I don't know what day it is.
Oh, I'm over here looking at the Biden thing.
I'm just so proud of Georgia, of America, of the people who stood up, people who maybe didn't vote the last two elections. They made sure they came out and voted this time. Mm-hmm. Like, the people just spoke. That's just all it is to it. Yeah. We spoke the last time, but we just didn't speak right. Right. They got us.
We got it. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be on the 9th. Yeah.
Oh, on the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
Gonna get some brand new joints.
And then I have an author that's coming on. And I can't even. I hate when I don't have my. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm unscripted, and I don't have my cheat sheet with me. But I have an author that's coming on of a book called Chances on the 13th.
Oh, the 13th. Okay.
We do. Actually.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been posting or whatever. So, Yeah. So anyway, we've been having fun, and we hope that y'all will continue to roll with us.
Yeah.
Into this new year, 2021.
2021.
We had an awesome ending with the Atlanta Music Industry Group. You know, the contest, the Zoom contest was the bomb.
Yeah.
We was actually also on Roku. You know, on
Billy Sly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. SlyTV.live.
Yeah, so that was fun.
More things come for that too.
We also did hear that the Grammys have been postponed.
Yep.
Until March because of the COVID thing.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna get back together, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said like March.
Yeah, so he's gonna do it in March. So he's probably gonna make the announcement. So they're still gonna do it, but they just had to postpone it because, we just have to
be safe.
have
Yeah, a lot of people
safe.
are gonna be in the building, and this is a big
Yeah,
deal.
you said like over 300 people or 200 some people.
Man. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want everybody to be safe, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
We down in Atlanta too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Music industry. Yeah, look out. We're up there. Coming up.
Yeah.
We're still gonna make. Yeah, we're gonna show up.
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
Yeah,
we're coming. No, maybe we shouldn't tell them that.
Oh yeah.
Did you already?
Trump like, where they going?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't say it. I did not talk about you at all. I didn't talk about that conversation you had on the phone. Only thing I ever said was they just need to take that phone from you and send you to your room.
hit him with the block one more time.
Yeah, he was acting up. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Tune in on Saturday to Scheme Beats Radio.
Spreaker, right here on Spreaker. Yep.
So, but I gotta go out by playing this tune, right?
What's that?
I gotta replay it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I gotta play it again.
Yeah.
I have because it's a wonderful time. So I gotta replay it, y'all. So anyway, we have much love for y'all. Spreaker.com. We love y'all. We'll be on Blog Talk Radio next Wednesday. But I just wanted to stop by. We wanted to stop by and just give y'all some love because we know we didn't want y'all to feel neglected. Right?
Yeah. We feel good, yo. We feel good.
You gave him some love.
Yeah, I gave him like a little.
See, that's the thing I like about Spreaker because you can make all them sound effects. What's this one right here?
That's a crowd right
what
there.
was that one?
That was the thunder.
Oh, that was thunder.
I would use that one.
Oh, you are okay. So this is clapping. Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah. So we thunder and lightning and clapping and stuff. So anyway, we want to roll out of here with my favorite song. This is like my song right now. You know how I am when I like music. My kids hate it when I find a song that I love because I run into the damn going ground.
You're supposed to do it.
I can't help
Play
it.
Play it till yeah.
You can't. You guys, you don't be trying to leave.
Play it till you can't.
You can't be trying to leave.
I wasn't going to leave.
I've been torturing Kenny with this. I've been torturing him with his own music. All right. So anyway, we got much love for y'all. Make it a beautiful new year. Make sure you speak words of positivity. Speak those positive affirmations into the atmosphere because you can change your environment. You may not be able to change the world, but start with yourself. Start with your environment. Start with your home. Start with how you treat the people around you. The love that you give. Because you never know how quick that kind of love can spread. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Love can spread quicker than hate. You really can. Well, I don't know. Because what's going on in the steps right there at the White House, that's a lot of hate. I don't know. They need a whole shower of love over there.
Sprinkle some love, a little bit more.
So
Valentine's Day is coming up, man. That's what they need. They need some love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Valentine's Day.
Shower me with some love. I don't know.
We just having some fun, y'all. Talk to y'all later on the Move Unscripted.
Peace.
Happy New Year. Big hug, kisses, and some new tears. Pop a champagne, get a new beer. Everyone you know, get it over here. Call the radio, play this new track. We all in the style, they take it way back. I'm doing the rock, but can't be stopped. I'm break dancing on the floor, somebody pick up my Glock. Guess who just walked in? Looking super fresh, got a speech for the kin. Telling us how we used to love, looking beautiful with some elbow gloves and a ballroom dress. Yes, everybody looking fresh. Yes, and we dressed to impress. Shine diamond like a necklace. Yes, bow tie with a tight vest. We survive one more, huh? Let the champagne pour. Them high heels got our feet feeling sore. Now she barefoot on the floor. Bro, I'm about to take you on tour. Are you really ready for the hardcore? We ain't breaking them new laws. We're here to celebrate. Let's keep being great. Happy New Year's. Big hug, kisses, and some new tears. Pop a champagne, get a new beer. Everyone you know, get it over here. Pull the radio, play this new track. We all gonna start to take it way back. Black Eyed Peas, New Year resolution. The first kiss of the New Year's, this is what we doing. Come on. When you feeling down on your luck, make sure you got a reaching buck. Let me see you get that two-step. Grandpa, if the ball drop, if he slept. Must have had too much eggnog. He made one more, let's thank God. This on repeat with your iPod. I listen to that Mr. Stout new joint. I feel like I'm hot new ride. Got some shots on the outside, on the south side. Let's ride, but let's be safe. We got the designated driver face. Getting rid of all them old fears. One time for the baby New Year's. Come on!
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ